Welcome to Mount Olympus RC. If you are returning Olympians, thank you, thank you, thank you. Smash that like button if you're returning. I appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, my name's Brandon, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Your support means the world to me. I've got a lot of cool things coming up that you're not going to want to miss. So this episode is introducing the first ever episode of the Budget Battle Royale. It's happening. First one, kicking it off with a bang against Sam at Crawler Track. So Sam, I hope you're ready. You're going to get a leg up. Leg up. Because I'm going to show you my build. Not the full thing. You just get to get a sneak peek at it. I got an episode coming out that goes over everything I've done to it. Before we jump into the meat of this, which is the rules of the Budget Battle Royale, I'm going to talk about some exciting upcoming episodes I've got. We've got our first ever T-Raxos for the Fun Factor board, which I'll be unveiling its full name in that episode. No, my backyard course isn't done, but I got tired of waiting for that, and I just want the name to be what it's supposed to be. So we're doing that. I have got an episode on this guy right here. A how-to episode on the rust and patina and the patina wood flatbed. Super simple, super awesome. Then I've got a how-to on styrene. It's just styrene rod. How to make a cage, roll cage, whatever. It's gonna be awesome. You're gonna want to see that, especially if you're into that kind of stuff. So after that, we've got our GOOO Power Wagon Part 2 coming out. That's going to be awesome. And I've got one more very special episode coming out real soon on how to do your hair. Sponsored by Mount Olympus RC on how to do your hair. Looking very suave. No, just kidding. It's actually going to be on patinaing up the Nomad. So I got another model kit, just like I did here. This one I'm kind of taking it next level. So this one might take me a while, but I'm going to do an episode on painting the body because I have a really awesome vision. I think you guys are going to love it. I'm going to do a how-to as I do this. And that's going to be doing body rust and stuff on a vehicle using a different type of method than I did on the toolbox. So those are all very exciting. You're going to want to stay tuned for those. But most importantly, back to the Budget Battle Royale, where I've got the rules. So each Budget Battle Royale is going to be different. I'm going to do it different to mix it up. We're going to play around with all sorts of platforms. And the whole idea behind this is to show you what can be done at a very affordable price range. I want to find DIY, that's the wrong thing. Very simple modifications that either don't cost anything or cost very little to help you, because not everybody has hundreds of thousands of dollars, hundreds or thousands, not hundreds of thousands, hundreds or thousands of dollars to just go ham on a build. It might look like I do, but to be brutally honest, I use every dollar I get from Christmas and my birthday to spend on this stuff. I try to be so frugal with it because it's a very expensive hobby for those that know. Yeah, anyways, so here's how this episode 1 of the Budget Battle Royale works. We've got a $200 allowance. I'm calling it allowance. It's the budget. $200. That includes the price of the car. Now, tax and shipping, not included. That just takes away unnecessary dollars. Whatever. If you disagree, go ahead and let me know in the comments you think tax should be included. I'm still not going to change it because it's more fun this way. Aesthetic mods do not count unless it adds to the performance. Then whatever you spent on that aesthetic mod counts to the budget. In this particular Budget Battle Royale, we are using the SCX24, particularly a brand new one. So I got me a deadbolt. I've always wanted a deadbolt. Pretty excited about this. You guys saw the Fun Factor episode of this when it was stock in that green color, which I love, but it is no longer that green color. So you have to buy a brand new SCX24. Any SCX24 model will do. If you get it on sale, that's fantastic. So here's how the scoring works. Scoring. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to score in this particular Budget Battle Royale. So the first way is by budget points. Now what I mean by budget points, out of $200, for every dollar under 200 you spend, you get a point. Now there are no partial points. If you spend 199 and 1 penny, no point. If you spend 199, point. There's a maximum of 10 points possible on the budget points. So if I spend $190, I'm starting the competition with 10 points. And in a 44-point competition, 10 points is a lot. So that plays a factor into this. Now there's also the opposite side of that. Every dollar you spend over $200 is minus a point, and there is no limit on negative points. And that prevents somebody putting a crap ton of money into a build to win and winning. Keeps it fair, levels the playing field. That's the first way to score. 10 points maximum there. There are 2 legs to each Budget Battle Royale, a home and away. I go to my home course, and then we go to the challenging party's home course. And there are 5 obstacles at each course. Each obstacle is worth 3 points. Now you get 3 attempts on each obstacle, which is how you get the points. If you complete it first try, you get 3 points. If you complete it second try, you get 2 points. If you complete it third try, you get 1 point. And if you DNF it, no points. You miss out on those 3 points. So there's a possible 15 points home and 15 points away. Now I'm going to use the term gates because everybody's familiar with gates. Or if you're not, it's little gates that your car has to drive through to go through the trail on the competition. We're going to use gates on this, and I say gates because gates don't count for points. They just show you the path you have to follow. Now an obstacle consists of 1 gate up to 3 gates, and it's just a pathway you have to follow for the obstacle. Be thinking, Sam, what you want your obstacles to be. I have a pretty good idea of what mine are going to be. But anyways, yeah. So that's exciting. Sam at Crawler Tracks, are doing a bonus leg, which counts as 3 points. Now it's going to be using, you guessed it, Crawler Tracks, because it's Sam. So there's a bonus leg in this one worth 3 points. Now, Sam and I haven't decided if we're going to be doing a crawler drag, winner take all 3 points, or 3 different obstacles, and whoever gets over it in the shortest amount of time, in case of a tie, gets a point. We'll work that out, and we'll let you know on the bonus leg episode. Let's see. So we've talked about budget points, regular points, bonus points, and now I've got something called a local bonus point. Local bonus points, you get 1. There's 1 local bonus point, and that is if you buy anything from your local hobby shop that goes onto your build. You get 1 point. And that is there to promote using local hobby shops. So there it is. There's a total of 44 points. It's going to be awesome. If you have any questions on how this works, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to explain it. Sam, I hope you're ready. You are going to get a sneak peek at my rig before anybody else, or before I see yours, I guess, because everyone else is going to see it at the same time or whenever they watch this video. So here it is, the Dreadbolt Roberts. And if you don't understand that name, go ahead and ask me and I'll answer it right now. So the Dread Pirate Roberts is from, I can't remember what it's called. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. It might be the Princess Diaries, but I don't know if that's what it is. Anyways, this is called the Dreadbolt Roberts. I'm not going to be talking about its upgrades because I have an episode where I'm doing that. I'm going to cut that out. Here it is. The Dreadbolt Roberts. Now, I've done a lot of aesthetic mods to this. So, here it is. Spatula bumper or stinger bumper. I'm going to be doing a how-to on this particular model. Super easy. Now you might be thinking that counts to the budget because it enhances performance. No, it doesn't. It actually makes my angle of approach worse. The front bumper is still part of this build, and I will show you where in a later episode. I've done the canopy on the top. I've done the paint job. Everything else I will go over in the later episode. So Sam, you kind of get a bonus look at this guy here. Painted his helmet, gave him some new goggles. Fired up about this. I'm really excited about this. I love competing, so this is going to be really fun for me. There you have it, folks. Episode 1 of the Budget Battle Royale Challenge Extended video is going out to you, Sam, at Crawler Tracks. Can't wait to see what you bring to the table. It's going to be a lot of fun. And the whole goal of this whole series is to show you guys what you can do for a very low dollar amount. And $200 might be a lot of money to some people. It is to me. $200 Budget Battle Royale Episode 1. The whole purpose of this is to show you guys what you can do for as little amount of money as possible. We're going to be doing lots of mods that are simple, free, easy, just to show you guys what you can do. Anyways, I can't wait to get this rolling. Sam, I can't wait to see your build. Can't wait to compete. It's going to be tons of fun. Thank you for joining me on the mountain, especially if you stayed this far, which I hope you have. I hope you have. Again, give me a subscribe if you're not. Give me a like if you are, or if you liked the video. We'll catch you guys later.